Games are often told in unique ways. Some through plot, others through gameplay. However, games are always taught in raiding. What does that mean? Are we playing Dungeons and Dragons? Man, I wish. Are we going to be playing through games that require no dialogue? Maybe, just maybe, the heart of the cards is what we seek. No, we're not playing Yu-Gi-Oh! That's not a story game. Not at least the one that I have, at least. However, this game is very unique because I love it how it requires you to read and pay attention. May not make sense at first, but I rest assure you that this game has its own unique surprises. Behold, the land out west. Go west, young man, for you see that what lies ahead is the ways of the town. Save it from terror. What the hell am I doing with this voice? Greetings from the powers of the internet. It is I, Rob, and welcome to the West of Loathing. A black and white game. Dear God, I should probably put this freaking webcam in black and white, but that's besides the point. Today we'll be playing a story-based game, the West of Loathing. Now this game, it'll make sense when I mean you want to walk so badly, now you can. But before then, I actually grew up with this game via the Switch when I got Sonic Mania. Sonic Mania I played through a lot, but however, this one I played it to the end of the story. And plus, it's very fun, and I just gotta say, it still looks fresh as it was originally. I don't know. It has my progress from... Okay, hold up. Okay, there we go. I was wondering why it's not working. So, what we're going to be doing today is that we're going to be playing through the entirety of West of Loathing. Unfortunately, you can't really get a 100% rating on this game, so I've heard, but you could at least try your best to get as far. Wanted for protagonizing Calvin Roosevelt, Dick Cody, no thanks. I dubbeth thee Rob Zombo. Because I don't want to use my last name for this one. Roblo Zombo. Actually, wait, no. I got it. Spud. Romby. No, Spud Rob. Spud Rob. There we go. I wanted to do Spud Romby, but I was like, no, Spud Rob's not better. Play as Spud Rob? Yeah, I'll play Spud Rob. Oh boy, here we go. I had a strange dream. I was choosing a character class. Oh my goodness, let's see. Cowpuncher, Beanslinger, and Snake Oiler. Luckily we can get to read these. Cowpunchers solve their problems with their fists, whether it's shaking them at a disagreeable feller in the disreputable saloon, or using them to punch a slightly more disaggressive feller in the slightly less reputable saloon. You heard the cowpunchers are demanded out west since the cows came home, which stands to reason. The cows aren't going to punch themselves after all. I want a cowpuncher. Beanslinger, magic and cooking are inextricably intertwined in Loathing, and Beanslinger is the mythical master of both. You heard there's a shortage of cooks out west since the cows came home, due to most of the cooks have been brutally killed by the cows. Dear God. And Snake Oiler. Snake Oilers rely on their moxie and chutzpah to tame snakes, their fiercelessness to extract potent oils from these snakes, and their cleverness to manufacture and sell potions made from these oils. You heard the Snake Oilers are doing really well out west since the cows came home. Everyone needs potions and hope in these dark days, and also out west is where all the best snakes live. I want to be Snake Oil. Okay, let's see. I don't know. I always go with Cowpuncher when I start this game. And I want to try something. I think I want to try a different class. I don't know. Y'all look so much fun. I always go with Cowpuncher, but let's go with Beanslinger this time. Okay, magic and cooking are inextricably intertwined in Loathing, and the Beanslinger is a mythical master of both. You heard that there's a shortage of cooks out west since the cows came home, due to most of the cooks having been brutally killed. I want to be a Beanslinger. Your room. L to move. This weird poster appeared here one night, and I wonder why. Goodbye, goodbye, bed. Time to head west to chase my real dreams. Oh man, I'm gonna be reading a lot. Goodbye, desk. Comb hair. Comb my hair. I don't have any hair. Hey, Ren. Oh, howdy, Russell. How you doing? I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Caw, caw, caw. Feed Russell a cricket. You give a cricket from your cricket bag and feed it to Russell. He coos appreciatively and nuzzles your head. Goodbye, Russell. Oh, wait, no, actually. Buddy, cricket. Maybe it's time for you to leave too. You open the bedroom window, not pictured, and unlatch the doors to Russell's cage. He winks at you, caws one last time, then flies away to the west. Time to hit the trails. Goodbye, photograph. Turn it off. You read the spine of one of your books, Leon Brown and the Curse of Eagle Bird. That's one of your favorites. The Miracle of Black Mine. Rufus likes that one as much as I do. Frank Bubsley and the Trouble at the Terrible House. I read this one 10 times. Trouble at Butcher's Outhouse. Oh hey, this one you got the item Walking Stupid. Walking Stupid, you say? Oh, press ZR, opens up the inventory. Walking Stupid. This book tells the tale of a renegade sheriff who was really bad at walking. Unlock Stupid Walking. You read the book from cover to cover and learn how to walk really stupidly. You got a perk, Stupid Walking. You accidentally drop the book and then ruin it by stepping on it 30 times when you're trying to pick it up. Oops. That's funny. That's funny. Alright, let's go. Oh man, what a mess. Stack that up. You're gonna miss your mom's cooking. This hearth really puts the hearth in home. This mom's pie safe. Just keep all their pies safe. No, really? It's really. You'll miss your meals from the family. Okay. You picked up one of your brother's weird books and flipped through it. On the application of dynamics of a general mathematical method previously applied to optics. None of it makes sense to you. Toys. Hey, it looks like you love this stuff. I found a puzzle cube. Let me see. Fiddle with it. Your brother already had it most of the way solved, but you figured out the last couple of moves. Hooray! Can I fiddle with it more? Okay. Well, Rufus likes to keep his bed nice and organized. Let me see. No time to screw around in the woods. Time to head west. Why not go help? Why not screw around anymore? Okay. Let's see. Haystack. Found a needle. Your father morosely jabs at the haystack. The head doesn't fit you, Dad. I'll grow into it. Time for me to leave. His lip quivers a little. Listen, I want you to have this. It's your grandmother's favorite can of beans. You got a can of infinite beans. I got brass knuckles when I played the frickin' cow puncher, and I got a can of beans. I love you, Grandma. Thanks, Dad. Good luck out there. Be sure to say goodbye to your mother. I will. Goodbye, Dad. Your mouth smiles warmly as you approach. I'm leaving now, Mom. We're gonna miss you, kiddo. Oh, and before you leave, I got you a present. A present? Yep, it's a book you wanted from Crimbo. I know it's early, but the one about picking locks, the one about desert survival, the one about bartering. Picking locks. I like to start that off with a... That's the one. Enjoy it. Locks and how to pick them. Please be careful out there. Write us a letter whenever you can. She hugs you. I will, Mom. Goodbye. I just want one more hug before I leave. Aww. He's just barely holding it together. He's probably best if you just go, oh man, Father's gonna miss me. Poor thing. Oh, get it, Dad. Get it, man. Get it. Hey, Rufus. Your brother Rufus is standing here looking nervous. He's pretty good at looking nervous. Give him his puzzle cube. You hand him the puzzle. He starts fidgeting with it. Hey, Rufus, time for me to head west. I still don't understand why you're leaving. He's got a good point, you know. Why are you going to head west? Get off the stupid farm. To help people. You read the papers, Rufus. The people out west are in trouble. They'll need all the help they can get. But it's so dangerous. 60% of the people who go west gets killed within a year. And that statistics is before the cows came home. I'll be okay. You worry about taking care of Mom and Dad, and I'll worry about me. Okay, if you say so. I still think you'll be dead by Crimbo. I'll miss you, Rufus. Okay, you're gonna play with punch of the arm. Frickin'. He's busy drawing pictures in the dirt. Weird kid. Alrighty, time to go back inside the house. No, we're gonna head out. Okay, well, nothing on the hand rack. Okay, let's see. You'd think a can with an unlimited number of beans in it would be really exciting, but these beans are pretty terrible. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool thing to carry around, though. This item goes in your offhand. Spell 1 plus damage, plus 1 moxie, plus 1 muscle. It's not for sewing, it's for picking locks. What are you talking about? You can use a freaking needle to sew. No, this book is a comprehensive guide to advanced lockpicking techniques. It's got a whole chapter on tumblers. Read it. You quickly memorize the entire book. You got the skill lockpicking expertise. After you're done reading it, you donate to local orphanage. Soon those orphans will be able to make their escape. Go, orphans, go! Hell yeah, dude. I got something in here. Oh, I could turn off stupid walking. But why would I want to do that? Why would I want to do that, man? I love walking stupidly. Colorblind mode. Save inventory option. Nerd mode. Actually, let me turn this on. Remember your inventory filtering and sorting options instead of default to everything in new. I don't think I need that right now, so I'll go going. Go west, young man. Yes. Looks like it is in your first rodeo. Would you like to skip the Boring Springs prologue and head straight to Dirtwater? I want to play the prologue again. Apparently this console is able to remember my save data, even though I never played it on this account. Oh, wait a minute. I know why. Man, my dude's 200 miles later. My dude's gonna get his back all messed up, bro. Man, I failed to my face. Well, the bad news is that you fell off the cart and got knocked out for a couple hours, and now you got no ride, no meat, and no prospects. The good news is that you're in a town, rather than a gulch somewhere. Not much of a town, though. Get up and dust yourself off. Alrighty, partner, time to get started. Ooh, a turnip. Dusty turnip. Let's see. A turnip covered in grit. Increases your muscle, mysticality, and knocks you by 1 by the rest of the day. Alrighty. Hey, what's up, buddy? God dang it. Buffalo got a water blue. Can I say, can I? Yuck. Yuck. Oh. Ouch. Ow, point. Ow. Step right up, Braid's the name and trade's the game. Seriously doubt that his name is Braid. Howdy. Howdy, Braid. What are you trading? Well, sir, today I traded locks for soap and a stick of dynamite for a needle. And to the cunning Skinner, who brings me 3 rattlesnakes hides, to the adventurous soul, I will trade 5 silver pocket watch. A fine silver pocket watch. I wish I had some dickering. How about some free dynamite? No trades right now, thanks. No, I don't want to trade. You can't have my needle. Ow. You approach a weird Cactus Man hybrid. He smiles at you. Howdy, Cactus Man. Howdy yourself. The name's Bill. Cactus Bill. What happened to you, Bill? Well, to be honest, partner, I drank too much cactus beer and it turned me into this cactus. Doc Alice warned me of what happened, but I didn't listen. And that's why they call you Cactus Bill? No, that's just a coincidence. Oh, does it hurt? Does what hurt? You know, being a cactus. Oh, no, it's actually kind of nice. The natural fermentation process inside the cactus part of me keeps me pretty drunk most of the time. I guess it's a mite boring. Yeah, I bet. It wouldn't be so bad if I had something to read. You don't happen to have a newspaper on you, do you? No, sorry. Well, if you happen to find one, keep me in mind. Will do, Bill. Topeka, 16 miles. Nope, you're not allowed in Topeka anymore, remember? By the way, you can use ZL or buttons to open up the map and travel to new locations you discovered. Oh. Make your own damn guide to Boring Springs and its ravines. The town of Boring Springs. 1890. Some loose dirt. Okay. Yuck. Ow. No, I don't want to trade with you, Bill. I just want to step in poop and kick cactuses all day. Oh, check wood from the broken hitching post. Okay. Speak softly and carry a crude stick. Oh no, keep that. Dirt water. 300 miles too far to go on foot. You'll need a horse. You just walked out the entire screen. Hey, watch it, buddy. No problemo, sir. Not gonna bother you. A sign on the door reads, "Gone drinking." Who doesn't? As you walk into the saloon, a crazy-eyed guy sitting to the left of the door shrieks and waves at you to get your attention. Hey! Where's your hat, dagnabbit? Well, you can't drink in here without a hat. Tain't proper. He points to a take a hat, leave a hat box next to the door. Check out the box. You looked through the hat box and found a magical black Stetson. That looks like something you'd wear. Awesome! You got a barely enchanted hat. You grab the hat and put it on. Thanks, Pete. Thanks, Pete. He gives you a friendly and somewhat twitching nod. Say, feller. Yeah? You're heading west. If you want some company, I'd be happy to come along. Just let me know. Well, no pressure. Alright, I'll keep in mind. Alright, he's Pete. Hey, Pete. Spittoon. Zuz. These two are playing poker, or at least trying to. They keep looking back and forth from their hands to the how to play poker cards that came with the deck, biting their lips and concentrating real hard. Aw, too bad I can't play. I don't have any meat. Hey there, sir. You walk up to the bar and wait patiently for the bartender to notice you. While you're waiting, you see a sign taped to the back of the wall reading, "Reward for lost mugs, 25 meat each." Bartender finally notices. Howdy, cowboy. Howdy, barkeep. Name's Spud. What brings you to this little backwater? All the usual. I came out west to make my fortune. Not having much luck so far, though. Any work around these parts? Unfortunately, Bowling Springs already has more people in it than jobs. It's more of an errand town, if you catch my meaning. If you're looking for a real job, I recommend talking to the railroad people up by Dirtwater. Ask about the errands. You mentioned errands? Yeah, this Forsaken Burg is always falling apart in one way or another. The holster always needs help since he hurt his leg, and the no-account sheriff couldn't certainly stand to have somebody doing his job for him. Anything else? Well, I got a goblin loose in the basement. Some cowpoking from the gulch didn't wipe his boots off and got spores everywhere. I can handle a goblin. Much obliged. I'll unlock the basement door for you, and you'll need this. I'll take care of it. Weak fungicide. Effective against goblins. The liquid in this can is actually very powerful. It's just that it's tailored to kill weak fungi. Okay. Good to see you again, Spud. Who's the fella at the bar next to me? Might you should ask him for that yourself, seeing as he's right here. He won't bite you. Okay. Howdy, I'm Spud. Howdy, Spud, I'm Horace. Nice to meet you, Horace. What do you do? I'm the town hostler. How's that working out for you? I don't know what that is. I'm the horse guy. I'm the guy that's selling guy. How's that working out for you? Oh, the horses are just flying out the door. So business is booming. Nice. No, I mean the horses keep running away. I haven't sold one in ages. No. Is that why you're drinking here instead? Yeah, yep. And me being in here drinking instead of watching the horses probably how they keep escaping. It's one of my vicious circles things. Well, if I'm in need of a horse, do you have any left? One. Kind of a boring one, but it just got 4 legs and back to sit on. Come see me at the stable. I'll be happy to show it to you. Okay. The woman glares at you. You should probably just let her drink. Okay. Who's a lady drinking whiskey out of the beer mug? Oh, that's Susie. She's a rancher from nearby, a real tough broad. I ain't recommending you pester her. Why is that? Lost her whole family's family to a cow attack recently. Got some pent-up frustrations about it. Ouch. Howdy, Susie. Howdy, cowboy. Howdy, cowboy. Who's gonna get me searching this spittoon with his teeth if you don't leave him in peace? Okay. What do you say, Pete? Who, me? Well, heck, Who, me? Well, heck, I say all kinds of things. For instance, I've been mining these mountains looking long and then slam jamming soon Jimmy Kane's counting the stars. Pete takes a swig of whiskey. See you later, Pete. It's a spittoon. People spit into it. You know, without even looking in it, that it's probably disgusting. I'm gonna look in it. Yeah, it's full of spit. Regular spit, gross tobacco spit, chewing gum, and it looks like a few teeth as well. It's disgusting, and the smell, even from the distance, smells horrible. Look closer. You are now on your hands and knees, peering into a filth-encrusted spittoon. I don't understand what is wrong with you. Wait, is there something shining at the bottom? I get it. You reached your hand towards the spittoon. Even before you touch it, you can feel the grossness in the air, like a greasy fog enveloped the stinking brass horror. It smells like the vomit at a mesquite barbecue eating contest. You hesitate. Never surrender. You plunge your hand into the awful soup. It makes a sound like glop. Your skin is burning. Your eyes start to water. Search. Your fingers make contact with something. You pull your hand out of the devil's turn slowly, not daring to risk splashing the contents all over yourself. You appear to have gotten some kind of ring. Probably some kind of disease as well. Congratulations. You got the item nasty ring. Oh! Though getting the ring was traumatic, you have to admit that it was worth it. Yep. +1 Moxie, +1 Mysticality, and 1 Muscle. Alright, anything else that I need to worry about over here? Hey, buddy. I should probably leave him alone. Oh. Pile of nosements. Hey! Boy Springs Gazette, April 20th, 1895. Okay, you got an item. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I meant to look at this thing. Can I at least get this before talking to you? It's a crate of Nurse brand whiskey. Good for what it ails you. I guess you'll never establish your age. Good thing the legal drinking age here is can reach the top of the bar. You got an item, Nurse branded whiskey. This whiskey is too cheap for you to even consider drinking, and given your legendarily low standards, that's really... I will not tolerate if this does not spike me or pickle me to the very touch of my tongue. If it does not hit me hardcore, then I'm gonna be pissed. Let me get this to Cactus Bill. Did you bring me something to read? Here. You give him the newspaper you found in the basement of the saloon. Much obliged, partner. Now let's see here. What can I do in return? Oh, I know. My shovel. I left it behind the outhouse at the Orehole Mines. It's yours if you go get it. I'm sure you'll find it useful. Thank you. Behind the outhouse in Orehole Mines. Got it. Thanks, Bill. Don't mention it. Now, if you just could just kinda just stick that newspaper to my face before leaving. Can't go anywhere. Crap. Oh, yuck. Hello, Sheriff. Oh! Recovered mug! Dirty glass mug. The bottom is stamped property of Boring Spring Saloon. Reward if returned. Howdy, stranger. Welcome to Boring Springs. I'm the sheriff in these parts. The what? He sighs. The sheriff, okay? Blasting sign partners. Blasting sign painters. Say, you wouldn't happen to be looking for work, would ya? As a matter of fact, I am. Great, because I happen to have some. There's a gang of hoodlums around here, what I call themselves the Fricker Gang. Last time I arrested one of them, they busted him out and took the cell door with them. It ain't much good without a door. And I need someone tough, smart, or slick to go fetch it back for me. Why don't you do it? You're the sheriff around here. I gotta stay here and practice my chair tipping. That makes sense. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Funny you should say that, because I'm sending you then the deputy along with you to keep you out of trouble. He takes a pistol out of the desk and hands it to you. You got the deputy pistol. A deputy? You deputize a gun? You're new in town, maybe you ain't noticed, but there ain't much to do here except drink. Yeah, let me write down the Fricker Gang's hideout for you. It makes a little note on your map. You discover new lab location, the Fricker Gang's hideout. Got it. I'll be back with the door. Wanted for bird theft. Naked Mike Burston. Reward 200 meat. Help wanted. Wanted poster artist. Apply in person at the Umal Marshall's office. Wanted Bimmy Fricker for face thieving. Rewarded 420 meat. Billy Fricker, huh? I see the Fricker Gang hasn't put a stop to your breathing. Did you rescue my cell door? Not yet, sorry. Well, I can't arrest anyone till you do. I mean, I could, but there wouldn't be much point. Don't worry, I'll be back. You don't gotta rush me, Sheriff. You wait for me. Here you go, buddy. I found this mug. Much oblige. Much oblige. You handed over the recovered mug, collect your bounty. You tipped your hat. Just thought I'd say howdy. The bartender smiles. Well, that mission accomplished, I reckon. Let's remember to keep my voice right. Ouch. Ah, dagnabbit, you got a perk, mostly scabs. Actually, wrong one. No, it's this one. Mostly scabs, here we go. You've been poked by so many cactuses that your body has built up an entire extra set of skin capillaries just to deal with the constant tiny puncture wounds. Max +5 maximum HP. Okay. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? How's business? Well, you know, every day I'm hustling. But to tell you the truth, though, it's pretty terrible. All our horses keep running away. Well, except for this one completely ordinary one. That's rough. Maybe I can help. Oh god, yes, thank you. Please, I would go fetching them myself, except for my injury. I'll give you 300 meat each one you find. How many are there? 3. Here, let me see your map. They pretty much always to the same places. He draws 3 little pictures on your map. Orehole Mines, Boring Springs Boneyard, and Thousand Snake Gulch. Why these places? I think they like environments that are thematically appropriate. Here, when you find one, feed it some of these oats. Please send them back here. You got a bag of homing oats. Oh my god. How does that work? They're special pigeon infused oats. Okay, we'll do. See you later. Let's browse next. 1,000 meat for a horse. Okay. Well, we got 25 meat, so we're like 1% there. Thousand Snake Gulch, the Boring Springs Boneyard, and the Orehole Mines. Let's see. This is where Bill said to Luck. Look behind the outhouse. Hey, he wasn't kidding. Not that there would have been funny things to kid about, so I guess you got a shovel. You found some meat ore in the cart. Perfect. This definitely does not bear closer scrutiny. Pile of rocks. You have a pickaxe? Hey, mug. Alrighty. Oh. It's instructions for a cargo elevator. No, don't leave it alone. You find a disgusting chunk of meat ore, unrefined meat nugget. Hey, TNT. This looks dangerous. At least there's no plunger hooked up to it. This wouldn't happen to be something important. This mechanism is labeled Cargo Elevator Controls. A poster on the wall behind it reads Level 1 Blast Cap Storage, Level 2 Plungers, both kinds, and Level 3 Tools. Let's do Level 1. The crates are labeled Blasting Caps. The period is part of the label. That's why it's inside the quotes like that. Dang, it looks like you got me a crowbar. Okay, then I guess tools is next. Crowbars it is, man. Crowbars it is. It's a toolbox, but it looks locked. You managed to unlock the toolbox, but the needle is ruined in the process. Most of the tools inside are rusted away to nothing. But there's a pretty nice crowbar. Oh, great. In that case, while we get oh, it's right here. Let's go to the plunger. Plungers. The sign lied, though. There's only one kind. Okay, detonator plunger. And now we get the blasting cap. Alright, grab one. Blasting cap. Alright, hook up the plunger. Press the plunger in the cap because we gotta hook up the blasting cap. Okay, you have succeeded in putting yourself in grave danger. I sure did. Okay. This makes you nervous. Press the plunger. Bah! Kaboom! And what's down here? Ah! Buddy. What's up? Some meat here. Okay. A silver nugget. You see a dark horse barely. Approach her. Hey there, girl. It's okay. I'm a friend. Whitney. The horse shies away from you, though in this case it's most likely cripplingly introverted away from you. Reassure her. Aw, come on, don't be like that. Look, I brought some oats for you. They aren't poison or anything. Why did you say that? In retrospect, I guess that wasn't very comforting thing to say. Feed her the oats. You take a handful of oats out of the bag and hold them out to the horse. Here you go. Yum yum. She sidles away from you, warily, and makes a surprisingly good attempt at hiding in her own channel. Oh, come on, please, pat her nose. As you reach out to pat her nose, the horse ducks and steps further back in your channel. Oh, come on. Eat the oats yourself. Look, they're fine, okay? See? You take a handful of oats from the bag and toss some in your mouth. Ugh, it's like the roughest, blandest breakfast cereal you've ever eaten. Still, it's better than dry cat food. Don't ask. You smile to show the horse that you're fine. You realize that you unconsciously turned around and walked out of the door. Jeez, this is powerful. Oh. You smile to show the horse that you're fine. You realize that you unconsciously turned around and walked out the door. Jeez, you're powerful. The horse looks at you wearily and as you re-enter the cheerful way. See? Perfectly fine. Oh. Pat her nose first. The horse hunches her shoulders and seems to shrink slightly as you pat her nose, but she doesn't actually flee. So that's something. There's a good girl. Winnie? Here are the oats. The horse finally seems relaxed enough around you, so you offer her a handful of oats. Whirly, begrudgingly, she eats them. Then she gestures at something behind you. You turn around to look, but didn't see anything. When she turned around, it's gone. Well, okay. Let's see. A refined meat nugget. A chunk of mostly worthless rock shot through the veins of gristle and flesh and, well, veins. Just sell it. Okay. A shiny nugget of silver. Interesting. Actually, I'm really fine with that regular horse, so. Oh, I can shovel this. It's nasty work, but someone's got to do it. Shoveling away some poop. Got level to a mysticality. Someone buried a mug! Alright, let's... You know what? While we're here, let's go take out the sheriff. Thud Fricker. The Fricker gang's intrepid lookout. Appears to be taking a little nap. Just shoot him, ignore him, wake him up. Actually, ignore him for now. Don't. It's a beer-barreled cactus. Foraging. Wish I had that. It's a pile of random stuff for the Fricker gang stole. Finders keepers. A pair of silver cufflinks, a recovered mug, and 25 meats. Oh. One of the Fricker boys is dozing in the bathtub. Psst, get your pasta soap. He muffles and hands you a bar of soap before sinking deeper into both the sleep and the tub. Okay. Time up. You grab a nearby length of rope and carefully tie his hands together, then to the handle of the tub. The sheriff can come collect it later. You have the perk Honorable. It's sleeping bandit fly. Oh, what's that one actually? Honorable. You've got a strong moral compass and an accurate ethical protractor. Honorable mentions will be available for some situations. Okay. Cautiously approach the Fricker gang. They're pretty engrossed with their game of poker, so that doesn't actually require that much caution. You hide behind a barrel and eavesdrop on their conversation for a while. The one with the eye patch is quiet, but you gather that his name is Snipe, and that the squirrely one is his brother Wimpy. What's your play here? Approach him and talk, leave without a word. Let me try this. You poke Thud with your boot. He slowly gets on his feet. Hey, you're not supposed to be here. Thud is, well, let's say he's no road scholar. If we assume that it's 7 years from now and that idiom makes sense, you feel bad about the idea of killing him. Walk away, Thud. Thud, you don't want this life. Take a hike. Okay, you're probably right. Thud stumbles off to the desert. He'll probably be okay. Well, that takes care of that one. Alright, let's see. Let's approach them and talk. Howdy, boys. Deal me in? The one without the iPad raises an eyebrow at you. Who are you? How'd you get past Thud and Soapy? What do you want? I'm here with a sheriff's door. You're under arrest. It's Bimmy! Your brother! He squints at you. Bimmy? You ain't Bimmy. Sure I am. Ask me. I am too. Back me up here, Snipe. I am so Bimmy. I stole some rope's face. Snipe speaks up. Don't take but one eye to see what you're full of, dead man. Oh, speaks up. Don't take but one eye to see what you're full of, dead man. I guess it's gonna get bloody. Oh my god, combat. Okay, melee attack. Let's see. You can deal 5 to 6 damage on target. Pistol attack. Trying to shoot this target will be hit by a sturdy barrel. Oh, okay. Oh man, I got some actual skills here. Cost 1 action point for. Targets will suffer 110 hot damage. And increases your armor by 4. This will not end your turn. Snipes Fricker and Wimpy Fricker. Here, let's try this. Let's try Bean Shield. And hit Snipe. fighting the Fricker Gang. Gotcha. The leader of the Fricker Gang are dead by your hands. The sheriff will be proud of you, though you're not sure how your mother would feel. I got level 3 gumption. Time to recover the sheriff's door. At the sheriff's door. Man, I don't want to kill him. Follow Fricker's ill-gotten gains. What a haul. 50 meat. I don't think there's anything else because we don't have foraging, unfortunately. Man, that sucks. I didn't want to kill him. Oh well. I'm going to hell. See, the Fricker Gang hasn't put a stop to your breathing. Did you rescue my cell door? You hand the sheriff his door and he hangs it back in its hinges. Nice work, stranger. This here prison cell just got about 4 times more secure. Are there any Fricker boys left for me to round up? Yeah, 1 or 2 that are still asleep on the job. I'll go round them up shortly then. Looks like I owe you a reward. He produces a big bag of meat. You gained 400 meat. Got another little task for you. If you got the time. Should be a lot simpler than the last one. Sure, what you need? Well, the Frickers busted the lock when they took the door. Gonna need a new lock. I'll keep my eyes out. I stole some rope's face. I should have said that. Alright. Howdy, I got a bar of soap. I'll trade a soap for a lock. Bring me 3 rattlesnake hides. I'll trade a soap for a block. Braid, though you really don't think that's his name, is actually Braid, takes a soap and hands you a lock. I'll take some dynamite for this needle. I want some dickerin. Give me a thing of dickerin. Oh, wait, let's give this to freaking him. Howdy, you managed to scare up a lock for me? Yep, got one right here. Hand the sheriff the lock. That'll do nicely. The sheriff puts the lock on the cell door, then accidentally drops the key, and it clatters into the cell. Hellfire! Don't suppose you know how to pick a lock, stranger? You got a needle handy? I'll see what I can do. You lock the cell door. Better let the sheriff reclaim his key himself, so he has something to do with it. Okay, have something to do. I locked your cell for you. The sheriff walks into the cell and picks up the key. He looks around to place to hide it, and eventually sticks it under his hat. Thank you kindly, stranger. If Bowling Springs ever gets any more criminals, they better watch out. That's a good job you done. Don't mention it. Here, have this souvenir for your time in Bowling Springs. You got a replica sheriff badge. Thanks, sheriff. This is a plastic felicimally of a sheriff's badge. He usually gives them to children who's tore the jail. Okay. Okay, recover the mugs. 100 meat. I wonder why Doc doesn't want me in. I got jiggle juice. Get lost. Okay, down Snake Gulch. Oh hey, I'm a bean slinger, so maybe I can. Yikes! The snake looks sleepy, but not that sleepy. We have 2 action points. Oh, I can use both. Okay. Let's use the pistol. Okay. You slain a snake. Before long, they'll call you a snake's murdering spud. Too bad I don't have another snake. Well, I guess it's not called One Snake Gulch. Oh, I hit with poison. Ouch. Bastard! I'm good at tricks. Okay. If I need to, I'll speed this up. Beat him up! Beat him up! There we go. Nice work. If the whole cowboy thing doesn't work out, you could always get a job as a snake exterminator. Whew! This horse has gone snake crazy. Or maybe he was some other kind of crazy before. Approach him. Hey there, boy. Hey, fella. I'm a friend, okay? It's cool, alright? Be cool. Don't freak out with me. Look at him at his eyes. You calmly look at this horse in the eyes. One of them is fixed in a glass 1,000-yard stare, and the other is revolving madly in his socket, like he's thinking of trying to escape in every direction simultaneously. He looks to be calming down a little now that it's clear you aren't actually made of spiders, though. You need snakes? Pat his nose. You carefully and gently pat the horse's nose. He twitches a bit, okay, a lot, but it seems to recognize that you weren't going to eat his eyes and suck out his soul, or whatever madness is bouncing around in the skull. That's a good boy. Nerd. Feed him some oats. Are you hungry, boy? I got a little treat for you. Snurf. You feed the crazy horse some homing oats, and he gallops away with a whinny, and rather a horny. Hopefully he's heading home and not in the 12th dimension. Cool. Okay, I gotta know. Did I get any snake hides from that? Oh well. Our founder, Zephany Boring. He was actually a really interesting guy. Okay. Benjamin Crockett. He showed up way too early. Beringhard skeleton. I don't know how to pronounce that. Dig up the grave. A skeleton. You're not getting past it. Well, a scuffle. A scuffle it is. I like this music. Fire at him. This dude just headbutted me. Okay, I have to fight that thing. Ooh. Timothy Crocken. Devoted husband. Elizabeth Cochran. Beloved daughter. Silas Crocken, a baby. Okay, I know what to do. First off, approach her. You approach the weird, semi-transparent horse cautiously so as it's not startling her. Though you quickly came to realization that this is not a horse that startles easily. Hey there, hello there, hi. I'm a friend, okay? Hey. That's a little strange. How'd you did that without opening your mouth? Pat her on the nose. You pet the horse's nose, which is very cold. If you're going to ride her, you want an extra saddle blanket to keep your butt from freezing. Yep, still cold. You get the idea. Okay, feed her the oats. You hold out a handful of oats for the horse, but she just sort of stares right through you. Brr. Please don't look at me like that. Snort. You hold the oats out again, but the horse continues to ignore it. What's the matter? Are they not spooky enough? I'm not sure how to make oats spooky. I guess I could put some bone meal on them, but I don't have anything handled to grind the bones with. Grave dirt? Is that a yes? Weird. Okay, add some grave dirt to the oats. You sprinkle the oats with just a little bit of grave dirt and hold them out again. The horse gazes expressionlessly at them, then eats them. And with that, she glides away to the direction of the town. Bizarre. Okay. Well, that takes care of the horse thing. Are you Susie Cochran? How'd you know my last name? Saw the graves in the cemetery. I'm sorry for your loss. Susie scowls bitterly and mutters into her whiskey. I saw it happen. Saw the whole damn thing and couldn't do nothing about it. The bartender said it was cows. Cows, right? I don't know what those things are, but they ain't cows. Not anymore. What happened? It was a raid. See, Ma and Pa used to ranch cattle, but before they came home, Pa didn't make it. But Ma and I managed to rebuild. We ranched pigs instead, and she left me the place when she passed. Go on. Well, I guess the passing herd sniffed out that it used to be a cow ranch, and they attacked. A couple days ago, happened so fast, I didn't even have time to get my rifle out of the gun safe. Cows smashed in the front door, and the fire started out back by the root cellar. House went up in blazes just like that. What did you do? There wasn't anything I could do. Couldn't get upstairs to the kids because of the fire, and I saw Tim trampled right in front of me. She drains her glass. I ain't want to talk about it anymore. Sorry. She refills her mug from the bottle from the bar and doesn't reply. What will you do now? Head west, I suppose. Nothing keeping me here. I have no desire to stay. I can't leave without my rifle, though. Why not? It's my mom's rifle. It's all I got left of anybody. Where is it? Left in it at the ranch like a damn fool. Listen, can I ask you a favor? I need someone to get for me. Why don't you get it yourself? No. Yeah, I'll go get it. Susie shows you on the map where her ranch is. Sounds smug. Much obliged. Cochran Ranch, established since 1891. Wow, fairly recent. Good lord. All the water in this trough has boiled away. Susie's ranch house is burned to the ground. Yikes. The outhouse is the only thing still standing. Something behind this door is making some pretty awful noises. Go through it anyway. Looks like somebody was in the middle of fixing a knife. Oh, this could have been useful. Oh, man. I could have used this with the snakes. I should have done this side quest for it. Just darn it. It's a plank of wood. These parts were not safe, apparently. This thing looks angry. You're not gonna make it to that safe without dealing with it. Yeah, deal with it. Boom! Oh, fire damage. I'm on fire! Boom! And he headbutts me. I'm on fire! Okay. The Prio Bull. You defeated a nasty cow skull floating in the cloud of flames. Hooray! Guns. It's the Cochran Ranch gun safe. Grab Susie's rifle. It's an old rifle, but it has obviously been well cared for. There are 6 little notches carved into the stock. Oh, that's sweet. Man, this knife would have been way useful when I had the snakes. Let's give this to Susie then. Alright, Susie. Found my rifle yet, stranger? Yep, here it is. Here she is. Susie's eyes welled up with tears as you hand her the rifle, and she roughly scrubs her sleeves across her face before any of them spilled over. Thanks, stranger. I didn't catch your name. I'm Spud. Thanks, Spud. Can't rightly say what this means to me. She looks at the rifle for a long moment, then looks back up at you. She sighs. Well, that's enough wallowing in misery. Time for me to hit the road. If you want me to tag along with you when you head west, just say the word. Sounds good, Susie. The goblin shouts, "Brr yark!" No. I want to... There is something I need to take care of while I'm here. What do you say, Pete? Who, me? Pete noticed a nugget of silver you found earlier. I'll take that old silver nugget off your hands if you like. Give you like 81 meat for it. Okay. You sell it to him. Glad doing business with you. Pete's eyes narrow as the gears in his head start to click. He fixes his gaze on you, and the tick in his eyelid seems more pronounced. Listen, kid. All this stuff what I've been buying from you, you've been spending time underground, ain't you? Well, you listen to old Pete's advice. You stay out of hole that you know what's good for you. There's a stuff down in the 40th level that ain't worth messing with for a fella wants to keep his eyes. If you catch my meaning. Not sure if I do, but thanks. Fun fact. If you go back to Orhole Mines and look for the 40th level, there's a secret hat that's there. There's a secret hat that you can get from there. And what it does makes the game extremely hard, so I would not recommend it. These two are playing poker. Can I play? You put 20 meat on the table and sit down before they can say no. One of them shuffles the cards sloppily and deals a new round. You get a pair of 10s plus a 2, 3, and a king. Play conservatively. He squints at the hands in the moment and he slowly pushes 10 meat in the middle of the table. Okay, read them and weep. You show them a pair of 10s plus 2, 3, a king. The guy on the left has a full house. Okay. Oh, foxing one. I actually don't know what that term means. Hold up. Just to be sure. Hey Siri. What does outfox mean? To defeat or deceive by being more clever and cunning. Oh, okay. And the gal on the right side got a straight flush. 2 through 6 in hearts. I win. Oh no. You explained the. Okay, hold on. What did I get exactly? Oh, it doesn't tell me what to. You explained that jacks are worth 9 points each, giving the guy on the left a total of 21 points, to the gal to the right 20, and you're 25 plus a king. They squint at the rules again, but eventually shrug and nod at you. You collected your winnings and stand up. We're playing for spiders, good lord. Am I missing something? I'm definitely missing something. Cause I don't want to hit that. I don't want to take out that goblin. It's in the basement. Everybody's supersonic racing. It's you! Captain Skeleton. You wouldn't happen to be related to Captain Feathersword now, would you? There we go. I'm missing something here because we need to do something about that lady. Okay, let's talk to you. I don't know how you spotted her hiding in the mine, but thanks for sending back my dark horse. Sure thing. Looks like the pale horse made it back safely. Thanks for your help. Anytime. Thanks for finding my crazy. He was eating loco weed again, wasn't he? Not that I noticed. That's all of them. I can't thank you enough. Here's a little extra for me. Thanks. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? You said something about earlier about an injury? Yeah, I busted my knee while mucking out the showroom. Don't ask how, it's embarrassing. I was gonna get Doc Alice to have that look at, but she gave up doctoring. Why'd she do that? Nobody knows. She just shut herself up from the office, said she wouldn't talk to anyone except Nurse Whiskey. Is that an actual nurse, or? I'm pretty sure she was being sarcastic. I see. No, we have something called Nurse Whiskey. I was wondering, like, who do we give this to? Who do we talk to in this town to get it? But I guess it's... Whiskey delivered for you, Doc? What brand? Nurse Whiskey. Your favorite. I led to believe. Didn't know she makes the house calls. Alright, hold on. You hear a rattle as she unlocks the door. Doc Alice looks to be about in her 50s. Her hair is graying and her face is lined, but her eyes are still clear and sharp, if bloodshot. She holds out her hand. Whiskey. Stat. Give it to her. She cracks open the whiskey and fills a small flask she takes out of her pocket. Then she puts the flask back in the pocket and starts chugging out the bottle. Jeez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor? Me or you? Okay, point taken. Let's see. Doc Alice continues to pour whiskey down her neck, occasionally stopping to breathe. Is everything alright? That depends on how fast I can get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters it out. And I can't talk and drink at the same time, so... She glares at you meaningfully. So what's you... I mean, what's the matter? So what's you... I mean, what's the matter, Doc? So what's the matter, Doc? What's the matter? The whole world's gone to hell in the horse carts, and you ask me what's the matter? Bandits, cow demons, dead men walking. Why don't you go ahead and pick one, and I'll drink to that? Dead men walking? You haven't seen it? Corpses and skeletons staggering around like puppets on their strings cut, like to take a bite out of the living. Oh yeah, there was a skeleton in the cemetery. It's nice to get some outside confirmation that I'm not losing my damn mind. But how is that even possible? It isn't possible. It goes against everything I know about medicine. Dead patients don't get back up. Patients? Oh. Ouch. Doc Alice turns away, grimacing. Every doctor loses one now and again. Hey, you never get used to it. But, well, it happens. What doesn't happen is them coming back after and looking for revenge. That must be really rough. Rough? Buddy, I don't think you comprehend the situation. It's not just patients, it's neighbors, friends, husbands. Oh, indeed. She turns away from you and focuses her attention back on her bottle. Wow, should this be further away from the fireplace? Nah, that's fine. The stove is spotless. Either she really compulsive about cleaning or she never cooks. Hey Doc, can I look at these books? Sure, if you want to. Not that they're gonna do much good in this doomed, forsaken hellhole. Should try being less cheerful. Doc. Check the books. You survey the books of Alice's shelf. They're all medical books, except for a few. The Legend of Curly Meats, the life works of Fred Ferguson, the Goblinoid Tongue, a primer. You start flipping through the Goblin's language book. It's confusing at first, but you eventually get so engrossed that by the time you take a break from reading, several blurfs have passed, and you already know that blurf is the Goblin word for hour. You learn to speak Goblin, sort of. Goblin tongue. Make like a tree and leaf. This vanity doesn't look like it's seen much. Pretty little. You grab a pair of tweezers and pluck some of your more unsightful eyebrows. Glamour, level 2. Okay. What now? What's the deal with all the TNT? It's so when I feel like I'm about to go, I can blow myself into bits so small there won't be nothing left to come back. It seems drastic. Drastic hell! No way I'm taking a risk of becoming one of those things. Fair enough, I suppose. Do you have any idea what's causing the resurrections? Well, I heard a rumor. A rumor? What is it? It's when you get incomplete information from the unviral source. Anyways, what I heard is that there's a fella out west that causes a necromancer, they call him. Supposedly, he sends magic out to the world somehow. Magic like a Bingslinger use? I never heard of any Beanslingers rising from the dead, have you? Her scowl deepens. That'd be one hell of a can of beans. I got one hell of a can of beans. About that necromancer. Assume he could exist, what about him? Well, maybe someone ought to try and stop him. Doc Alice gives you a sharp look. You? Because I know you ain't talking about me. Well, why not you? A gray-haired old woman that knows as much about fighting as squirrels knowing surgery. Did you hit your head on a bar stool, kid? You aren't that old. You aren't that old. And if I were going to pick someone to go up against a necromancer, it'd be someone who also knows about the dead, but in a specific way. A doctor, right? Doc Alice stares hard at you. Take a swig of her bottle, saying nothing. And it sounds to me like you've got plenty of motivation to get the job done for your friends and everyone. She continues to look at you. You can see the gears turning in her head. It beats doing nothing anyway. Beats locking yourself in the house full of dynamite and drinking yourself to death. You aren't even doing any doctoring anymore. She winces and looks away. Then she shakes her head slowly. You seriously expect me to ride out west by myself chasing a rumor? It doesn't have to be by yourself. I'm heading west too. Tag along with me and maybe we can find the guy and put a stop to him. It's crazy. Impossible. Impossible like raising the dead is impossible? Alice crosses her arms and regards you thoughtfully. A spark slowly brightens in her eyes. Alrighty, kid. What the hell? Let's give it a shot. Cool. Alright, I got the goblin tongue. Last thing we're gonna do, we're gonna talk to the goblin in the thing. Because I want to talk to everyone before I leave. The goblin shouts, I'm Gary! Hi, Gary. Hi, hello, I am Gary. How are you? Introduce yourself. Well, I'm Spud. Hello, Spud. Good to meet you. What's Spud doing down here? Well, Gary, to be honest, the bartender sent me down here to kill you. Gary wrinkles his nose. Hey, what? That's a being terrible idea. Bartender not being good idea, man. Gary wants to popping, but not here. Too close to home. Gary wants to be popping far away and high away. New Gary everywhere. Man, goblins are freaking weird. Settle down, Gary. Gary doesn't like the settling. Gary wants to travel and popping. If Spud going far up and high away, maybe trying Gary with you, eh? I'll think about it. I'll let you know, Gary. Alrighty. The reason why I wanted to take care of this, I want to make sure I got everyone's because of the possible recruitments you can go. Now then, time for... Let's get a horse, shall we? The horse seems uncomfortable when you look directly at her. The most typical horse you ever seen. This horse has the look of someone who has seen the madness that dances on the other side of the void. You behold a pale horse, like absurdly pale. Afternoon, sir, what can I do for you? Can you sell me a horse? Sure thing. I should warn you though, horses get mighty attached to their riders. Once you bought one, you won't be able to change your mind. Which one you'll be interested in? Give me the one with the crazy eyes. I'll take the shifty looking dark one. Good choice. She's a sneaky one. I'll sell her for you at 1,000 meat. When you say sneaky, well, she's really quiet. And she likes dark places. Yeah, I'll remember her. And just look how she's trying to hide behind the other horses there. She's pretty smart. I'll take her. Epona. No. I dubbeth thee Luminity. The good old Spud Rob and Luminity. Are you sure you want to name your horse Luminity? Yes. Alright then, Luminity the horse. It got a nice ring to it. Oh, I almost forgot. Free with every horse purchase, a complimentary map. You got a southeast west map. Thanks. Alright, Luminity out of the town. Once you leave Boring Springs, you won't be able to come back. Any unfinished business you've got here will forever remain unfinished. Are you sure you're ready to leave? Yes. Alrighty then. You're properly horsed and ready to start your new life in the West. All you need now is a partner. Somebody to share the trail with. Somebody you can rely on the emotional and combat support. Who do you take? Take Crazy Pete, Doc Alice, Susie Cochran, Gary the Goblin, or go alone? Now then, going it alone is not recommended. I've seen it before happen and people died quickly. You have to take a buddy with you. Personally, me, I like taking Gary with me because he's just a guy. I like him. But I want to take someone different on my adventure. I'm not too fond of Pete. I like Pete though. He's kind of cool, I guess. Okay, let's take Susie with us. You pop back into the saloon to collect Susie. Get the trail. Oh, one last thing before you go. Up until this point, I've been automatically spending your experience points for you. I'm happy to keep doing it, and I promise to give you a nice, well-rounded experience. Shall I keep it up? Keep the spending on. Just in case. I don't know. You consult the Southwest map the Holster gave you. It's only listed two things: the town of Dirtwater and the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company's westernmost camp. You discovered the new map location, the town of Dirtwater and the Manifest Destiny Railroad Camp. Head to Dirtwater. And we're here. It's your partner. Hey, Susie. Howdy, Susie. I'd like to check on some of the ranches in these parts. See how bad the cows attacking are getting. Alright. Do you know some? Not in great details, but I know roughly where a few are. Or at least were. Guess we just have to see. There's one not too far from here. The Stearns Ranch. Susie says you should see the bartender renting a room in Dirtwater. Oh, thanks for the reminder. I heard in England the horses are backwards. The sign says room for rent. Inquire within. Perfect. Whew, my throat hurts. Oh my god, it's a spittoon! This is a spittoon, which is the sort of brass bucket that people spit into instead of spitting in the floor. Because not spitting at all is not an option in this society, I guess. I say this despite knowing that you're pretty intimately familiar with spittoons already, sicko. Inspect some of this stuff, man. Look, the Jewel Saloon is pretty nice as saloons go. Actual glass in the windows, more than two kinds of drinks, a poker room instead of a cockfighting pit. But this spittoon is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit inside it isn't fancy rancid tobacco spit. Inspect it. Here we go again. Alright, fine. You're now hunkered down next to a brass filth bucket, which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because you're near the desert, and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low. Low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. That's good, right? No, that's bad. Because it's only the water part of the spit that evaporates. The brass bucket is half full of the rest of the spit. The toxins and filth that don't evaporate, several years worth, distilled and concentrated until it's the consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into the spittoon anymore because they bounce out. Search it. You're about to put your hand into a bucket of something the color and viscosity of maple syrup. Except instead of maple, it's flavored with the inside of the mouth of people who chewed cigars instead of smoking them and have never brushed their teeth. Yeah? Glorp. It feels like putting your hand in a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding. Except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison. It smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, and then set it on fire. It feels like your hand is dissolving. Keep searching. You found something. You found a tacky, filth-covered porcelain cow figurine. A useless, disgusting thing that will make a gray heirloom for your children, assuming that you still be able to have it and hate them. Hooray! I got a filthy cow. Oh, hello there, sir. Well, howdy there. Always nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Jewel Saloon. Hi, thanks. I'm Spud. Glad to know you, Spud. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do you for? Nice to meet you, Lloyd. I saw a sign out front advertising a room. That's right. Finest room in the house. And plenty of room for your partner, too. You interested? How much does it cost? Oh, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fella and paid a month in advance, right before getting himself killed by bandits. He seemed like a decent sort, so the room's yours if you want it. Grazie. Wow, great! What do you think of this place? It's alright. Town's a bit busy for my taste, but it makes a change for being on the road. Gotta wash the dust off once in a while, right? Yep. And then you can go back out and collect some fresh new dust. Lead to a sleep wrestling. Have a shot of bourbon. See you later, Lloyd. Need anything help? Any help with anything? Well, if you're handy with the mechanical taps, stuff, something's gone wrong with our piano player. I thought the music sounded a little off. Yeah. It's not supposed to sound like that. I'll see what I can do. Thanks. I've poked around in him myself, but I lost the key. This has suddenly taken a strange turn. Do I have any pins left in my inventory? Oh, I got one. The old man stares off into the distant, listening to the piano. Try talking to him. He doesn't react to you at all. Oh, poker room. I'll come back to that place later. The man points to the sign on the counter. Slop for 5 meat. I'll buy some slop. Let's see. Plate of slop. This plate is the slop they serve at the Jewel in the dirt water. They should really hire better kitchen staff before some competing restaurant moves in and eats their lunch. Increase your maximum HP by 5 for the rest of the day. Okay. Man, sustenance. The sign says there's a sign that says "See bartender for darts." Okay. Who's the old man by the piano? Oh, that's old Ellsbury. Oh, well, that's old Ellsbury. Tragic fella he is. He was a writer and a poet. Came out of west to sell his stories, but nobody would buy him. Too weird his stories. Fantastical like. Stupid stuff for kids. Too bad, I love that stuff. Well, it doesn't matter much now, anyhow. He had to get a normal work to make ends meet. Did passing well as a prosecutor until one day he lost his mind in a mind. He what now? You know what I mean. He saw something that made him stop telling his weird tales, made him stop talking near completely. Come to that. He just stands there by the piano nowadays. It seems to calm down. And as long as he doesn't make him any trouble, I don't mind him too much. I feel a little sorry for him, to be honest. Poor fella. Can I get some darts? The sign on the dartboard says it's you for darts. Oh, sorry, all the darts got broken months ago. That's disappointing. Okay, let's try to fix this piano player real quick. You lift up the piano player's coat and reveal that the hatch on his back that leads in his innards, it's locked, but it's not very good lock. You open the hatch and check out the machinery inside. There's obviously something wrong, given all the pinking and the spoiling, the clicking noises coming out of the gears and stuff. It looks pretty complicated. Requires 5 mysticality. Hold up. What's my Okay. Would any of these increase my mysticality? Oh man. Okay. Well, how close am I to my grit? Actually, let's go check out this room. Look at yourself in the mirror. Insult yourself. You're the Susie bed. What's up, Haas? Good idea. What do you think we should do next? If we're looking to get move on westward, I reckon a train is the way to go. Didn't the map the Hoster gave you make a marker of some railroad camp or nothing? Might be worth checking out. Good idea. But first, we sleep. You go to sleep. You dream that you're painting a self-portrait of it on the desert island. After that, a strange music plays. You wake up ready to face a new day. Oh, okay then. You wake up refreshed, restored, unhungry, and sober. Day 2, a second day of the rest of your life. Boy, I'm starved. I could use a snack. Turnip fueled. I'm ready to take on the day. Starting with you. Oh, I see what's wrong. You recalibrate some springs and rearrange some gears, and the machinery inside starts operating smoothly. Music improves immediately. Nothing to it. Poor old Esbury. Howdy, Spud. Anything I can get you? Hey, Lloyd. I fixed a piano player for you. I thought so. It sounds much better. Thanks a heap, Spud. I'd offer you a free room in exchange, but you already got one. No worries, Lloyd. I'll have a shot of bourbon. Coming right up. Nope. Everything's right here is rain here. Everything right is rain here. If you're looking for work, you might want to ask the jailhouse. Okay, bye for now. Yes, and this will be concluded here today, my friends. See you a little later, Lloyd. Unfortunately, I'm probably going to lose my perk with the turnip, but at least I got done what I needed to get done. Alrighty, so yes, folks, we have ventured off far and wide into the world of boring springs, and now we made our way to Dirtwater. So we shall conclude it here today. So yes, folks, this will be concluded here today. Thank you all so much for joining me on this adventure. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you check out this series as much as possible because I really love this series, these games. And also, check it out for yourself. Whatever types of secrets you can unlock in this game, I humbly encourage it. It's really good. So yeah, see you all next time.